Okay, hello everyone, good afternoon. How are you today?
Fine, teacher. Thanks.
Excellent. Okay, so today we're having the last class of the week, which means that next week we're going to be having the last week of the so we are basically about to finish this course 15. Okay, so I'm going to go to the activity we had. I asked you to finish. So it was pending to check the part 2. So let's go to the part 2, please. So here, it was the part 3.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Part 3. Okay, so here, let's go and check. Okay, Luis, can you help me with letter A, please? Well, letter A, we already did it. I remember we did it, so let me just write it here, and then you can help me with letter B. The bus driver didn't allow eating food on the bus. Okay, so then Luis, can you help me with letter B? The original sentence says, I would prefer not to spend any money. So?
My friend wanted to avoid spending any money.
Very good, to avoid spending any money. Very good. Thank you. Susanna, letter C, please.
Teacher, I'm sorry, I'm lost.
We are in the part 3 of the exercises we were doing yesterday. Remember that we had like 4 minutes left and I asked you to finish it and we were going to check it today?
Yes, but I don't find word. Yes.
You didn't do this part?
No, teacher.
Okay, don't worry. So you're gonna do it, but I'll help you, okay? So
Okay.
here we have this sentence. It's okay with me if we go to an Italian restaurant. Okay, the first thing you have to do is identify the verb in this sentence. What is the verb in this sentence?
Go.
Go is the verb, very good. So
Yes.
this is the verb that you are going to change into a gerund, okay? And this
Okay.
is the verb you are going to use in past tense because we are reporting what this person said. So this is in the past. Okay, so it's not mind. Okay, so how can you make this in past tense? The not means that it's negative. So
Don't mind.
in past,
Didn't mind.
didn't mind. And what was the verb from the original sentence?
Going.
Very good. Going to an, yeah, and then we have
Italian
this
restaurant. Okay, it's okay with me if we go to an Italian restaurant. Joanne didn't mind going to an Italian restaurant.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, next I'm going to ask, let me see, Alondra, please.
No way, I didn't do anything wrong. The criminal didn't deny it doing anything wrong.
Denied, because denied means like saying no. Okay.
Okay.
So the criminal denied doing anything wrong. Very good. Excellent. Okay, Guillermo, letter E, please.
Really, with the meet, the woman didn't remember meeting.
Meeting me or yeah, because we're talking about me. We. Okay, good. Letter F. Jose Ruiz, please.
Yeah. What letter? Excuse me.
F.
F.
Yes.
Why don't we go to the park? Jack suggested going to the park.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, Jose Valenzuela.
Actually, I didn't do my homework last night. The student admitted not
Not
Nope.
doing
Not doing the home.
his homework, right? Or her homework. We don't actually know if it is he or she. Let's say the homework. Very good. Homework. Very good. Okay, till this point, each one of you has participated. So I'm going to ask Luis again, please help me with letter H.
Steven regretted going to bed so late.
Stephen regretted going to bed late. Okay, very good. Letter I, Susanna, please.
Let me see. We have decided to change the plan. We are not going. The couple postponed.
Postponed. What?
Going
Mhm.
On the honeymoon.
Very good. On their honeymoon. Yes, because we're talking about them, right?
Yes,
In a couple months
after
after.
their
they-
wedding.
Very good. Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay. Letter J, Alondra, please.
If I were you, I wouldn't play on the basketball court when it's wet. The player recommended playing basketball court when it's wet.
Wouldn't play it, not playing.
Cierto, ajá.
Okay, not playing on the court. Not playing basketball on the court when it's wet. I'm just going to leave it like this because it's kind of long, the sentence. Okay, and thank you, Alondra. Next, Guillermo, the last one, please.
My friend enjoyed timing at the party of Friday.
Enjoy having the party on Friday. Is this what you said?
Yeah.
What did you say? Can you repeat, please?
Enjoyed the timing at the party of Friday.
Could be like that, as you said, but remember we're using gerunds. So like this, it is correct because we are talking about the time he had. So we have to
Okay.
use the verb had in gerund. Because saying I enjoyed the time at the party is correct. But we're not just talking about the time, we're talking about that we have a good time. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. So tell me, guys, questions about this exercise?
No, teacher.
Okay, let's go and finish. We still have one more activity here, and it says rewrite the sentences. Use a verb from below with a gerund. Okay, so it's basically similar to the activities we've been doing in these activities. So we are going to choose one of these verbs, and then we are going to use a gerund. A gerund depending on the question or the sentence we're gonna rewrite. For example, here it says, could you open the door? The verb in here is opened, and the context is that this person is asking a favor, right? Is asking to open the door. So which of these verbs can be similar to ask somebody to open the door? So then in here, I'm using mind in the example. Would you mind opening the door? Or do you mind opening the door? So I'm going to check the sentence. Not all of them are questions. I actually have just, I have just 2 questions. J is another question, but the rest of them are just sentences like affirmative or negative. So you're just gonna check the context of the sentence, decide which of these verbs has a similar meaning to the context of the sentence, and then identify the verb from the sentence, and that verb you are going to make it a gerund, and you're gonna place it after these verbs, after the verb you decide to use. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. It's basically the same as the previous exercise. So please work with this and tell me when you're ready, okay? Okay, how you're doing? Are you done or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, okay. Just remember to tell me when you finish, okay?
Yes, thank you.
I have it, but I doing like a homework yesterday.
Okay. Mm.
It is done, teacher.
Thank you, Jose. What about the rest of you guys? Did you finish?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go and see then. Okay, let's go to the letter A. Jose Valenzuela, can you help me with letter A, please?
Teacher, es la única que me falta.
You don't have you
Yeah.
don't have letter A. I wish I could eat my mother's food. Okay, you have to find another verb that fits the sentence. Okay, it's saying, I wish I could eat my mother's food. So, what do you think it's saying?
Miss,
I miss, yes.
What do you think could be the same or similar to wish something?
Miss,
Miss, okay, so then I miss what? What is the verb in here?
yes, it,
Well, I know I have wish and I also have could, but these are not like the main verbs. Which is the main
Eat.
verb in the sentence? Eat. Okay, so then it would be I
Eating.
miss.
my mother's food.
Okay, it makes sense. Very good. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to ask now Alondra. Alondra, can you help me please with letter B?
Yes. I like to play soccer more than watching it on TV. I prefer playing soccer than watching it on TV.
Very good. I prefer playing soccer more than watching it on TV. Good job. Okay, Guillermo, please, letter C.
I quit smoking my last cigarette.
Okay, I quit smoking my last cigarette. Okay. Next is it's quitted, because quit is past participle, so it will be like this. I quit it. Okay, letter D. Susana, please.
Okay. I recommend that you should ordering the chicken, sorry,
I recommend you
should ordering the chicken,
ordering. Because should is like, we're replacing recommend. We're replacing should with recommend.
Yes, right. I recommend you ordering the chicken.
Very good. Excellent. By the way, Guillermo, sorry, it was just quit. Because I don't know why I thought it was like the previous exercise that we had to change it into past tense, but no, I mean, it's good like this. Never mind, forget what I said. Okay, letter E. Luis, please.
A. I can stand waiting in the line on the bank.
Okay, I can stand waiting in line at the bank. Very good. Good. Jose Ruiz, please.
Teacher,
Yes.
in the letter D, I
D.
have another
What do you have?
one. I put it in. I think you should try ordering the chicken. It's really good. I use the verb try.
Think you should try ordering the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. So it makes sense also with try. My only question is that since we have to use it only once, we are going to notice if it was with recommend or try. So let's finish it all and then we're gonna see if it was with recommend or with try, okay?
Okay.
What is teacher?
Letter F.
F.
Letter F. I would like to talk about using gerunds today. I try talking about using gerunds today.
I tried talking about using gerunds today. Okay. Next, letter G. Jose Maria, please. María Valenzuela.
You. Ahí teacher me, es que ya pasó el verbo que puse ahí.
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Ya pasó es que me equivoqué, pasó el verbo.
It doesn't matter. Just tell me the sentence you have. Maybe it is. At the end, we're gonna just check if we repeated them or something like that. Okay, so the sentence says she isn't going to stop working until she has a baby. So what do you have?
Ah, no, sorry, I was wrong.
But can you tell me
I
the
have
sentence
it.
you have?
I thought it was the letter H.
It doesn't matter. Tell me the sentence you have, please.
It's letter Gino.
Yes.
Okay. She will keep working until she has the baby.
She will keep working until she has a baby. Okay, makes sense, but why do you say that is wrong? We don't have this option here?
No, I thought it was letter H. I was wrong.
Okay, but the sentence is good. I mean, the one you have, you don't, like this. Yes,
Yes.
it's good like this. Okay, thank you. Letter H, Alondra, please.
Drink warm milk if you're having problems sleeping. Drink warm milk to sleep quiet.
Drink warm milk
To sleep quiet.
to sleep quiet. Okay, but
If you have sleep quiet.
yes, but you're not using any gerund here.
Quiet.
Quiet is, okay, let me see. The options you're having here, okay, let's just repeat the sentence. It says, during warm meal if you're having problems sleeping. So it's an imperative sentence. It's like a recommendation. So, okay. What do you have, Luis, in
I
this
have
one?
a mistake. I have quiet the quiet, not quite.
Okay, so let me write the sentence again. Can you tell me your sentence, Alondra, please? Drink warm milk.
But it was wrong.
Yeah, because you don't have a gerund, right?
Yes.
So does anybody want to share their sentence?
Me.
Okay, go ahead. What do you have, Luis?
I recommend that drinking warm milk if you have problems sleeping.
I recommend drinking warm milk. Very good. This one makes sense. The problem that I find is that we're using to, again, recommend. How many sentences are there? There are 10. Let me see how many verbs we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, they're supposed to be only used once. Okay, when we finish them all, we're gonna check if we can change some of them, okay? Or if you have some of them different. Okay, let's go to letter I.
Teacher, in this example, letter H, it could be try drinking warm milk.
Try drinking. Yeah, it could be try also, but we already used try again.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that we're gonna finish them all, and then at the end we're gonna see the ones we didn't use, and we're gonna try to place them in different sentences, like in the ones we didn't use.
Teacher, in letter F.
But it's correct. It's correct to say try drinking.
Yes, try drinking warm milk.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, tell me. Somebody was going to say something.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
In letter F, I begin talking about using gerunds today.
I bet. Okay. I beg talking.
And así podemos usar el try.
Beg is like something that you're asking repeated times. So it makes sense like this, but I'm begging could be I'm begging because it's not it's begging, right? I'm begging.
Begging is the gerund.
I'm begging talking. Okay. But well, give me a minute. Let's finish them all, and then we can see which ones you have different and that. Okay. Let's go to letter I. I'm going to ask Guillermo. Guillermo, what do you have in letter I? It says, I waited until today to tell you the bad news because you've been under a lot of stress. So what do you have?
I wanted until today to delay telling you the bad news.
Again, please, I mean, the audio was not good when you were talking.
I waited until today to delay telling you the bad news.
I waited until today. Sorry, sorry.
To delay telling.
I waited until.
But
He says to delay.
because
Sorry,
Delayed,
I'm
retraso.
not hearing none of you. It's like I'm having problems with the audio and I'm not hearing you well. So let me change the Wi-Fi. No, I have access. I have good access. Okay. Can you try again, please, Guillermo? Maybe I can hear you now better.
I waited until today to delay telling you the bad news because you've been under a lot of stress.
Okay, I waited. So then instead of saying I waited until today, it will be I delayed.
Oh, okay.
I delayed telling you the bad news, like that.
If I put in, I prefer until today, it's my bad.
I prefer.
Yes, because.
Could be I prefer telling you the bad news today.
Okay.
I prefer telling you the bad news today.
I put the same.
But if we look for a synonym of wait, delay is more accurate.
Okay.
Because delay tells us about when something is not on time, right? So if something is delayed, it means that it's not on time. So if it says that I waited, it's because probably you could have said it before, but you didn't do it.
Okay.
So delayed is more accurate. It makes sense if you say I prefer tell you today. It is basically the same, but remember, again, as I told you before, we're trying to use each one of the verbs once. But if you're asking me, does it make sense or is it correct? I mean, it makes sense and it is good. It is related to the context. But in this exercise, we're trying to use one of the verbs once. I know that we have used, for example, try and recommend. I think we have used them twice. So once we're finished with all the rest with the rest of the exercise, we're gonna try to change the rest of the verbs that we have used more than once. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go to letter J, and I'm going to ask. Oh, you, Susanna, please help me. This is a question. So it says in here, have you ever considered that it would be like to have $1 million?
Had you ever imagined what it,
Have you ever imagined? Yeah.
Having $1 million?
Exactly, having $1 million, very good. And we haven't used imagine, right? So we're good till here, okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Actually, in this one, if I only put have you imagined having $1 million is the
Instead of have you ever?
Yeah.
It's good. The ever is just like we use have you ever like this in a question. Have you ever, for example, like in the song, have you ever seen the rain? We use have you ever to talk about unusual things. So it's more like to ask if the person has had the experience of this. We're more imagining about things that are not common to happen. But it's not like a must. You can not use it if you don't want to, because probably for you it's something normal. I'm already just a random question, but have you ever is more common to use it when we're talking about unusual situations, uncommon situations. So in these cases, we're talking about $1 million. That's why it's with ever. Have you ever? Because it's not that common to have $1 million. Is it clear?
Okay.
But I mean, if you say, have you imagined, it's good. It's not wrong or inaccurate. It's good.
Okay.
Okay. Luis, help me with the last one, please.
I began living with Jeff last month.
I began living with Jeff last month. Very good. Okay. At the end, if you are dropping some words or placing more words and just summarizing the sentence is good. As soon as you're using the verb from the ones that you had to choose and the gerund. Okay. Well, this one is good. We didn't use began in another sentence.
The verb we don't use is discuss.
Okay, let's see the one we didn't use. We didn't use discuss, and that is the only one, right? That is the
Yeah.
only one. Okay, let's see in which of the rest of the sentences we can use discuss. Okay, here we have
This verb I use in the letter F.
in letter F.
I discussed using gerunds today.
I discuss
Using gerunds today,
using gerunds.
but I don't know.
Yeah, because we're using begging. Begin. Okay. Yeah, it makes more sense in the last one, the one of begging. But okay, does anybody use discuss in this one?
No.
I discussed talking about using gerunds today. Okay, tell me guys, where did you use the verb discuss, or did you use it?
For it, trying.
Okay, let's see the answers that the exercise is suggesting. Of course, that they won't be exactly the same because this exercise will probably give us like the complete sentence. Let's see, I miss eating. It was good like this. I prefer playing. We also had preferring this one. Quit smoking. 2, I recommend ordering. Good. I can stand waiting. I would like to discuss. Yeah, to discuss using gerunds. So instead of saying I would like to talk, it was I would like to discuss. So there was a, yes, it was in the letter F, but it wasn't I discuss using, it was I would like to discuss using gerunds today.
Okay.
Okay,
But what is fine without what would like to?
what do you have?
I discussed using gerunds today.
Could be, but if you read the sentence, it doesn't make sense because you're not saying the same. If you said I discussed using gerunds today, it's something that you are already doing. I mean, you're discussing about it. But in here it says I would like to, and you know that when you use I would like to, it's because it's just a suggestion or you're saying something that you're interested in. So yeah, it makes sense if we say I would like to discuss, because if you say I discuss, it means that you are already doing it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
And the rest of them, well, are good because we had the rest of them good too. I delayed telling. Have you ever imagined having $1 million? I began.
No, it's fine.
Excellent. Okay, now we are going to go to this 6. Okay, so please let's go to the 6-5. Tell me about activity. Let me know when you're here.
Okay. 6. Okay.
6-5. Tell me about is speaking.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm there.
Very good. Okay. So it says in here, students work in groups of 3 or 4 and open the corresponding pages. Okay, here we have, again, it says, tell me about something terrible, something you are terrible at doing. Tell me something you're really interested in seeing. So it's like saying, for example, tell me something you're terrible at doing. Oh, I am terrible at parking my car. And that's true. Okay, something like that. You're gonna say something that is terrible. But since we don't have that much time, we're gonna do it like all together, okay? I'll be asking you randomly to participate, and well, you're gonna use your rounds, as in the example I told you, right? I'm terrible at parking my car. That is my example. Okay, Susana, tell me something you're terrible at.
I'm terrible at speaking English.
Ah, you're not. Come on.
Yes, but thank you, teacher.
Okay. No, you're not. Okay. Alondra, tell me something you are really interested in seeing.
In seeing, I'm really interested in seeing a concert. I don't know.
Okay, so try to use a gerund. How can you modify the sentence you said? Just adding a gerund. because we're practicing this.
I will say. I don't know.
Okay, maybe you can say, I'm really interested in singing in a concert, could be, or dancing in a concert, or,
Okay, singing in a concert.
okay, thank you. Luis, tell me something you always complain about having to do.
What is complaint?
Complain is that you say, no, I don't want to do it, I don't like this. It's like that you say no instead of getting excited is the opposite.
I think I was complaining about writing so
Writing.
much.
Okay, writing could be. Thank you. Guillermo, tell me something you wouldn't care about losing.
I will care my shoes.
Shoes?
Shoes.
Shoes, your shoes. Okay. Like shoes, like
My
dress
friend,
shoes or sneakers.
Sneakers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You wouldn't mind. No, you wouldn't care. Okay, thank you. Jose Ruiz, tell me someone, no, it's someone. Tell me someone you're looking forward to seeing.
What is the question? Can you
Well, it's
repeat?
not a question. Well, yeah, it could be forward to seeing. It's like
Some
wait.
is someone?
Yes,
You're
a
looking
person.
forward?
A person you can wait to see.
Okay. Someone you are looking forward to sing. Mm, I want to looking forward to sing maybe the singer Thalia.
Okay, thank
I
you.
love her.
You love her. Okay. Have you ever
Oh
gone?
my God, he loves.
Strong words here, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Jose Valenzuela, tell me something you should apologize for doing. Nothing? I just kidding.
Maybe when I'm arguing with someone and I insult him or her.
Okay. Okay, next one. Luis, I haven't asked. Oh, no, yes. Everybody has participated this time. We still have 5 minutes, so I'll keep asking you questions.
Okay.
Luis, tell me something you should, no, next one. Tell me something you are really good at.
I think I'm really good at play video games.
Playing video games?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Alondra, tell me something you are excited about doing.
Dancing.
Dancing. Okay, very
Yes.
good. Thank you. Guillermo, tell me something you're tired of doing.
I'm tired to work.
Of working, you're tired of working?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
All of us.
Yeah, sorry. I say sorry because we're adults and, well, in my case, I have to work. So I don't know if it is your case too, but I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Now I'm going to Susana. Susana, tell me something tell me somewhere you often dream about visiting.
Oh my God, I don't understand actually about somewhere you often
Like
dream
a place,
about this.
a place you dream about.
Oh, okay. Be traveling to Italy.
Traveling to Italy, okay. That would
Yes.
be nice, thank you. Jose Ruiz, tell me something you are not used to doing.
What means not
Not
used to doing?
Not used to doing means something that it's something out of your routine, something that is not, you don't do often.
Yeah, I'm not do jogging. very often.
You're not used to do to jogging. Okay,
Jogging.
very good.
Unfortunately.
Okay, thank you. Jose Valenzuela, tell me about something you are afraid of doing.
Going out late in my town.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you speak a little louder?
Going out late in my town.
Okay, okay.
Why?
Why? Now you have to support your answer because somebody explain us.
Eh,
Why. Susana wants to know.
because
That's terrifying.
sometimes there are shoots.
Yeah, well, yeah. Sometimes where he lives, it's like a very small town, and sometimes when it's very late, there are some. It's something related to violence, something like that. Yeah, some acts of violence. Okay, and it's time. I mean, we have 1 minute left, but I think that we had enough questions. Well, not questions, but enough sentences said. Okay, well, guys, this was the last class of the week. We have 1 more week left, and next class is going to be kind of heavy because we still have 2 more topics of grammar to see. They're kind of short, but we also have the exam. So next week, we are going to have the exam of both units. So the exam is going to be probably on Wednesday, and maybe if we don't have enough time to conclude the exercises, we are going to have it in your free time. But well, I'll tell you about it next week, about the exam, right? So we have one more week. Next week is the last one of the course, and we're gonna cover like the rest of the topics we have left, and we are going to conclude this course with the exam. Thank you guys for being here. See you next week. Bye bye.
Thank you. See you next.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Thank you, teacher. See you.